Well, happy Tuesday morning, and it's leg day, and I am ready to go, even though it's not my favorite workout day, but it's getting better. Start you off with a brief recap from yesterday in my little world of fitness and weight loss. I ended up doing a ground beef mac and cheese recipe. Now there was no noodles. You substitute like heavy cream and stuff for the noodles, and it kind of makes a thick sauce. And then you put the ground beef in there. And overall, it was good. It was just very cheesy. I wasn't really able to find a lot of specifics on like the actual amounts to use and those type of things. So I kind of had a guess as far as how much cheese and cream and everything like that. But overall, it wasn't bad. I may make it again sometime, but just kind of cut back on the amount of cheese in it. I guess it was kind of that's what kind of carnivore diet ish. I think. Yeah, I don't really do the carnivore diet or anything, but sometimes it's nice to just kind of look around and see what other recipes and that type of stuff is out there. So made it through dinner, and then that was about it. That was really the highlight of the day. As far as today, sleep went very well. Um, I definitely woke up a lot earlier than normal on my own with no alarm clock, and the rest felt. I'm trying to think about the right word. It felt well rested. Like I woke up and I wasn't tired. I was like, oh, like I've actually been asleep, and that's not something that always happens. Especially the heavier I am, the worse I sleep. And so it's just these little things that I've started to notice over the last couple weeks since we started this is that, your sleep starts to get better. Now, is it actually getting better? I don't know. Well, I wake up early tomorrow. I have no idea, but I did notice it today, and it was actually pretty appreciated. It was kind of nice. It was like, wow, okay, I got to keep doing this. So that allowed me to get into the gym earlier than normal, which was nice because it gave me a little bit more time for the cardio and everything. And I did 30 minutes on the treadmill at a mile and a half. And then actually the treadmill ended up just, I guess, at 30 minutes or whatever, it caps and it shuts off. I don't know if that's on all the treadmills there, but this one did it. Actually, I don't think it is on all the treadmills because I've done over 30 minutes on some of the other treadmills and they just keep going, I guess, forever. But this one shut down at 30 minutes, but I was right at a mile and a half. So I was like, hey, that works out pretty good. And, it was feeling good to keep moving. One interesting thing I did notice was that the gym was pretty light as far as the amount of people that were there. That's 2 days in a row. And I'm just, it's April, which I kind of find interesting because it's like, hey, summer time is right around the corner when you're going to be active and going to want to be moving and outdoors and doing different things like that. And so there's just not a lot of folks, there. I don't know if seasonal or what it is, but, hopefully people haven't given up on their New Year's resolutions and those type of things. Hopefully they're still, getting after their fitness goals and there's still plenty of time left. And, as I've talked about in some of my other kind of get ready for vacation videos, it's not so much about appearance to get ready for. It's just more about being able to physically and actively be involved, when you go on vacation, because it is really upsetting whenever you've got to stay behind because, the family's going on a walk or, people you go with or I don't know, off scuba diving or doing whatever. And when you're out of breath, it's just really hard to have any fun doing that kind of stuff. Actually, kind of reminds me of skiing, snow skiing, and just how some people really enjoyed it. And then when I was younger, and fortunately, I was a little bit overweight then too, and so I did not enjoy skiing as much as I wish I had. Now, as an adult, I really want to go skiing, but the knees and everything else just kind of has different plans. But hey, who knows? Maybe in a year, once we get kind of back into shape fully, we'll try to go ski again. It's been a long time. All right, that was kind of a out of left field rant there, and I do apologize. I've been really trying to focus and do a lot better on those unrelated rants. Okay, so yes, did cardio, a mile and a half, felt really good, and then we proceeded to do our third leg workout in this return to fitness, which, in all honesty, that's really good for me. That's probably about the most consecutive leg day workouts I've done in the last few years. Yes, it's pathetic, but like I said, I just have always really struggled with legs. So, but I did it. I did it, and we're still moving along. Did the attempted the squat, which I can't really squat very well at all, but that's a whole nother issue. But I try. At least I get in there and I try, and I like squats. Actually, it's kind of come a long way. I just wish I could do a lot more weight than I can, and I really can't. And then did two different calf exercises, calf raises, got on the machines for like the hamstrings and the pushes and all that kind of jazz. And then I even did some lunges with some dumbbells, not a whole lot of weight, about 5-10 pounds, but that's another exercise I've just always struggled with is just the lunge. I just don't have a lot of flexibility when it comes to that. So, we'll keep doing it and see how it goes. And then water wise, God, I've already probably had about a half gallon of water. I guess it's the joy of waking up early and getting in the gym and getting after it is you just start drinking a lot earlier. Probably gonna have a cup of coffee today, and then it's just not real hungry right now, which again is nice. I think some of it's coming off the Easter big meal of just trying to get kind of back in my normal eating routine. And I'm appreciative that I'm not hungry, but I will be later on. For dinner, dinner's planned. We got baked chicken on deck. I stopped by the store after the gym, and they have a really good special going. Well, let me rephrase that. I think it's good. Here's what I mean by that. Okay, so they've got like the Tyson brand chicken, boneless, skinless chicken breast, not frozen. Even though I think it is kind of frozen in the back, but by the time it's getting to up there, it's unfrozen. I'd be surprised if it's completely not unfrozen, honestly. But anyway, they've got buy one get one on select chicken breast, and you can kind of dig through there and find 12 $13 pack, which will put you. It's like 2.5 pounds, I think, or so around there. I think it's like $5 or $6 a pound is what they're charging, and you can get buy one get one free on it. So tried to find one of the most expensive packs I could and then match it with another expensive pack. And I think I didn't actually, I should have looked a lot closer, but I think it was about almost 5 pounds of chicken for like $12 or $13, right around 12 $13, somewhere in there, or some change. And I think that's a good deal. At least today it is. But I could have sworn that you could have got that much chicken regular priced without any specials or anything like that several years ago. I could be wrong when it comes to the chicken market, but I just really, I don't know. I think that's the normal price for it. I'm going to look it up, actually. I'm really curious now to kind of see what the chicken prices were back then. But needless to say, today's day, it's a good deal, and we're gonna do some marinade on it or something like that, and then there'll be some leftover chicken, obviously, for tomorrow, which will be good to use for some breakfast eggs or something along those lines. And anything else exciting? Yeah, we're gonna take a walk today. It's supposed to be another nice 75-degree day before the severe weather alerts and stuff, or rain or wind or whatever starts kind of rolling in Wednesday through I think Monday, they said. So yeah, I definitely want to take advantage of that, and we're gonna get out there and just get some walk in. I'm a little nervous, so honestly, because it's leg day, and I'm sure at some point today my legs are going to not cramp up, but they're going to be sore. Or I'll just feel it. So that could actually that could be a good thing to get out and walk a little bit later on today. See how it goes. All right, I appreciate everybody listening to my rambling. Uh, we're getting after it. We're doing it. This is it. This is the grind. As fun as it is. If you're off to lift today, have a great lift. If you're doing cardio today, have a great cardio session. And if it's a rest day, have a great rest day, both mentally and physically. And we'll plan on getting after it again tomorrow. Thanks.